What is up, everyone? Circon here, bringing you guys another Advent Calendar video. We're on to day 2 this Saturday, and today's package is rather underwhelming, but hey, they can all be bangers, I guess, like the T92. Although, is that a banger? Who knows? More replays on that coming up on the YouTube channel shortly. But first, let's take a look at day 2. And day 2 in the Advent Calendar offer is the M46 pattern. It's the same across Asia, and it's the same across NA. The main difference I saw is that Asia has a bigger package with 5,500 gold, whereas EU and NA have 4,500 gold. So is it worth it? No. It really isn't, especially if you already have the pilot, right? I actually played the pilot for the first time yesterday, and I was really impressed with it as far as it goes for tier A premiums, really. The pilot, in my opinion, is better in every respect ever. You might think, oh, that's a little bit odd, because I see a lot of red here. But, you know, ammo capacity doesn't matter. The gun handling is excellent. It's the same as on the Korea, but for some reason, the pilot one, gun handling feels awesome. Another reason why I don't like the Pet Korea is the 2.4 aiming time. On medium tanks, you always have to look for 2.3 or lower. And yes, having more than that, you can definitely notice the difference. And again, the pilot wins this fight by a mile. It also goes faster, the pilot, and it has better training distances where it does like engine power, but trust me when I say that this tank overall feels more mobile than the Pet in Korea. Also, the 7 extra kilometers an hour top speed comes in handy quite often. One thing you could argue is that it has less armor, and you'd be correct if it wasn't for the fact that it doesn't really matter. Because having 130 upper plate at tier 8 is not going to do you any favors. Yeah, the turret is pretty good, but not in such a way where I'd say this is definitely a must buy compared to the pilot. So the tank itself, I don't think it's worth it. But I got a bonus meme for today, and I actually did some research, or a little bit of research, on the bundle that they're selling. And I actually didn't check this on the T92, but it might be true for that one as well. Basically, they're kind of lying to us, kind of. And I'll show you how. So the bundle that they're showing, and thank fuck they're selling it separately, and it's 33 euros almost, by the way, which is quite expensive actually. So the Pet Korea standard with a garage slot is 33 euros almost, right? Let's say 33, just for the sake of making it easier. The bundle comes with 4,500 gold, which is a nice meme, right? If you wanted to buy gold, you're like, oh, 15% off and I get the tank. That's pretty sweet, right? It's an €8.74 discount, apparently. However, this is really stupid in a little bit of a way. Yes and no. They're not really lying, because personal reserves 30 times is worth something. You know, if you have to buy those, that's worth money. But these things run out. So all the you know, the gold you can spend on it, you know, the gold is not discounted, right? If you make the gold 4,500 is 17 euros. So plus the 33 is the 50. So the only real thing you get is this, which doesn't really matter at the end of the day. 15 wins, not a lot. This, however, of course, 60 hours of 200 plus crew XP is where the discount comes in. But I feel like this is kind of overlooked. And they're not, like I said, they're not really lying, because, you know, the personal reserves is some price. But it's something to keep in mind with these bundles, is that the gold is not discounted. And I feel like some people are like, you know what, I'll buy this bundle because I'll get some gold at a discount. So be careful with these bundles, because this is what they discount, which is 60 hours, and then it's gone, right? But, you know, you spent the gold as well, so they're not really lying, but at the same time, it's kind of a shitty deal. 15% off. You know, it's not the best thing ever. You know, there's been offers that on the tier, let's see, the tier 8s that are just 15% off the tank, and then you can buy in-game tanks for 50% off. That's still your best deal. This is not much of a deal. So if you're gonna buy it, just buy it separately, really. Unless you really need crew XP, personal reserves. But that's just something on the bundles. Keep an eye on this. This is what they usually do, is inflate the bundles with stuff you don't really need in like 15 missions, you know, stuff like this. And the gold and the pedigree are not really discounted in that way, right? So keep an eye on that. Like I said, I don't really think this tank is worth it compared, especially compared if you already have a pilot one. By God, I don't want to see anyone buying a pet in Korea if you already have a pilot one. From the we got this sort of for free by doing missions on the EU server, I believe. And I left it in the dirt, the pilot one, because it was horrible. But they buffed it ever since, and nowadays it's actually pretty good for what it is. And I was actually quite enjoying it on yesterday's stream, which is a coincidence that the pedigree comes out and I can compare it to this thing. That's pure coincidence. Anyway, so today's calendar, not really special. If you're gonna buy it, I would not buy the bundle if I were you. 15%, I mean, they can do a lot better than that. Yeah, it's pretty much the same bundle across all servers. Hopefully, this is a trend that will continue, that all servers will get the same gift, or not gifts, the same advent calendar pricing. I think that would be a good step. Because I think last year it was still some differentiation between it, you know. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks a lot for tuning in. See you tomorrow for day 3. Don't forget, if you want to subscribe, all that good stuff. Maybe check out some more videos. I got some T92 gameplay coming up on the channel this weekend. And probably like 3 or 4 replays even. So if you're looking to see some T92 gameplay, you might want to subscribe as well. In any case, hope to see you guys tomorrow for day 3 of Advent Calendar. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Peace out, everyone.